response. Oh, in this case, everyone install, huh? Okay. I don't think so. Okay. Then cool. Terraform. So day 5. Okay. So day 5. Day 5. MKDIR. Okay, let me. Yeah, okay. Outputs. Output block we will discuss. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I will add separately your outputs. MV outputs change to okay. Output block is very important, guys. The output block, after done the Terraform action, if you want to print something, okay, for example, by calling public IP, private IP, RDS endpoint, username, password, if you want to call, you can use the output block. Understand? So let me take the sample, the server here. Just wait. Okay. Pavan. సో ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ నేను ఇలా టైప్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఎవరైనా మెసేజ్ చేస్తుంటే కర్సర్ మూవ్ అయిపోతుంది. ఏంటి రీజన్ ఇది? ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నేను ఇప్పుడు ఇలా ఇలా కాపీ పేస్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం కదా, ఎవరైనా మెసేజ్ చేస్తుంటే ఇది మూవ్ అయిపోతుంది ఇక్కడ నుంచి డిఫరెంట్ లొకేషన్కి. ఒకసారి అడిగి మర్చిపోకే. ఓకే ఓకే గైస్, సో output block. Okay, so I'm writing outputs for this. Okay, so not required every run. Terraform it is not required every run, guys. Okay, if any state file changes only come, you can run in it. State file changes means that to what? If you do any changes in the state file location and all, you can run that. Even better to run in it. No problem even. Nothing wrong to run Terraform in it. It won't update automatically version. There is a log HCL file, right? So guys, whenever I run this server, right, server will create inside console. We can go there. We can check public IP, private IP, and all what and all required. But by using output block, guys, by using output block, we can call public IP directly here only. You no need to log in the server. For example, if you want any information, that information you can call by using output block of the resource. So output block also start from output only. Understand? So here you can give any name. Output name, you can give any name. For example, I'm calling IP. Here the important one is value. Okay, now the local name, we can understand how to call the local name. Here guys, how to call this resource? Output of public IP or private IP. So this IP details for this resource, right? How to call inside output in this case? You can just write resource type. This is the resource type. What about this one? Local name. Okay, the local name is this one. For example, if I give dev, here also, see now this indicates error. This is different color, this is different color, right? Now if I change here dev, set everything. Right now, I'm going to be print what? Public IP dot public IP. Private IP means just type private IP. Private DNS, type private DNS. Understand? Availability zone you want to call? Give availability zone. Okay? So output itself we can see the value after create instance. If you want to call a availability zone, something information you need from this resource. You know, yes, a stateful also there, right? But stateful is not here now. Stateful is there into where? S3 bucket. But if I run now, stateful will create local only until you add a backend block. So this main dot tf, is there any backend block? Then of course stateful will create local only, right? Right or not? I don't want to create day 5. Stateful is directory specific or not? Stateful is directory specific or not? Day 1 different stateful, day 2 different stateful, right? All are different statefuls. But day 4 stateful is not there local. Why? Configure remote backend block, backend S3 block. Now day 5, if I configure this stateful also will create S3 bucket. Otherwise, local only. Clear or not? Yeah. Okay, output block. So when I write this output block now guys, if I print availability zone, it will call availability zone. Let me write here AZ. Let me write one more output. You can write description also here also if required. Description, I'm printing availability zone value. Just if you want to write something, you can write. Clear now? Okay, let me start this process now. CD day 5 ls. So Terraform init what is the error? Here also using same name, right? That's what. So here I'm giving different one. How many outputs? 2. Calling 2 values. One is availability zone, one is public IP. In Terraform, we can connect EC2 instance also. By using Terraform, we can connect EC2 instance. You can do something inside EC2 instance. To connect, how to connect? Public IP is required, right? Instead of giving public IP, what we can do? Outputs of, we can call like this, outputs.az in place of public IP. It will call the value automatically. Understand? Next is what? Terraform plan. See, availability is on printing or not? Right or not? What about IP? Why IP is not printing? Why IP is not printing here? Hmm? Resource not created, right? Resource not created means how should we know the IP? When we can see the IP after creating resource only. That's what known after apply. Clear? So let's apply. And also one more, I'm writing one more output. Private IP. Value equal to AWS instance dev dot private IP. Okay. But here I'm adding one more thing. Sensitive equal to true. See the difference here and here. Okay. This is different condition. This is different condition. Let's run Terraform plan. So I'm able to see only availability zone. Remaining two we can see after create instance only. Let's create. What you can understand here. Public IP is able to print in outputs block, right? You can go and check instances. Okay, this is Mumbai. Let me delete. Oh, North Virginia. Okay, instance is creating a dev. Let's delete this one also. Okay. Anyway, my dev instance is created already. You can see 54, 165, 199, 109 is the IP. Clear? Output block. By using output block, I call my public IP of the server. Clear or not? What about private IP? Sensitive equal to true. It is not displaying. We can run here. It will print. Okay, if you run Terraform output, private IP, it will print. Clear now? This is output block. Any questions from anyone? I'm destroying now. So this is output block process. And let me show you. You can apply anywhere. Sensitive equal to public IP, anywhere you can apply. So Dayforce remote backend Yeah. Control C. Guys, you tell me one thing. Okay, this is destroying now. I'm adding backend block for day 5 also. You can create a separate backend block and you can add in the same main.tf also, no problem. But this is not a good practice to add to the main block. Others can understand if you can write a separate blocks only. If anyone see the code in your team, they can understand, okay, backend block there, backend block is there here. If you add main dot, who can understand backend block is there in the main.tf? Main.tf contains the main code, right? Okay, now understand. The thing is, the day 4, I'm using the same backend, right? I'm using the same backend for day 5 also now. Okay, so you tell me, yeah, you tell me my plan, Terraform plan, result. Anyone? I'm adding the same backend for day 5 also. What would be the output of Terraform plan? 1 create, 2 delete, 1 delete, 1 create, or no changes. Instance anyway deleted, right? Tell me. Same backend block I'm using. Let me initialize first. One create, one delete. One create, one delete. What was that? Harshad. One create, one delete. Okay. I'm going to give small hint here. I'm going to give small hint here. Understand first. Don't go blindly. This is day 4. Yeah, day 4 state remote backend directory inside main.tf is there. How many resource blocks are there? 2. One is to create instance, one is to create. For these resources, I have given this backend block, right? Now, I'm using same backend block for now day 5. Same backend block for day 5. If I run Terraform plan, what will happen? I'm talking about day 5. Day 5 inside how many resources are there? 1 resource only. I'm giving same backend. Now tell me the result. It create resource from main.tf and delete from S3 bucket. S3 backend. Day 4 EC2 S3 created. Like that you can write. You can understand. Created, right? EC2 S3 created. Resources, 2 resources, right? Created. With respect to state file, stored into where? S3 bucket. Right or not? S3 bucket. This is my bucket. For example, let me take a bucket name. Okay. This is my bucket name. Clear now? Inside bucket, state file is there, right or not? Inside bucket, state file is there. Now day 5. day 5. I'm creating EC2 instance. I'm using same backend block where we can use for day 4. Same backend block means same bucket or not? Same bucket. When you do any changes, the request will go to where? Same state file, right or not? What is the behavior of now the S3 bucket? What is the behavior of now the S3 bucket? Okay. No changes, sir. So, for example, this is my bucket, okay? Okay. So, let's take sample test AWS I have uploaded, okay? Right or not? Now the same test AWS, I do some changes in the code, test AWS. I'm again upload test AWS. What will happen? Override or not? It will override or not? Now you tell me. From this example, what you can understand. This is day 4. This is day 5. With respect to resource information stored into this state file. On next directory, you are creating EC2. The request will go to same state file. One create. Change means what? Already this state contains what? EC2 S3, right? EC2 S3. From the day 5, you are writing remote backend now. Remote backend, I'm using same S3 bucket. In this case, what will happen? When I run EC2, with respect to state file will be stored into where? Huh? S3 same bucket, right? Same bucket, existing state file will be override or not? Understanding or not what I'm trying to say? Already state file is created for day 4. Day 5 also one more state file will create or not? Different directory. State file path I'm giving same bucket, same path. Same name also, right? State file name is same or not? Terraform.tf state. How S3 can understand now? Override with new one. Existing will be override. Existing will be override means existing state file will be deleted or not? Replaced with new state file, right? This case, what is expected output? Create only? Very good. One to add, one to destroy. Why one to destroy? Hmm? Destroy means what? Very good. S3 bucket will destroy. Why? Hmm? Why? Yes, main.tf inside no S3 block, right? it will delete. Right or not? Main dot S3, no S3, it will delete. So I'm running from the day file, right? I'm giving state file means what will happen? The existing state, see, day 4, day 5. Okay, this state file name is terraform.tf state inside bucket. Terraform.tf state. Okay, contains EC2 S3. Clear now? EC2 S3. Now day 5 also I'm giving same path means inside this content EC2 S3 content will be removed and update like a which content? Here only EC2 is there, right? Update EC2 content only. So what about S3? Main.tf inside S3 is not there, right? S3 will be deleted. So in this case, what we can do here, day 4, day 5 using like a common state file now. Day 4, day 5 using like a common state file. Now again day 4 can create lambda function in main.tf. Day 4 run the Terraform plan, what will happen? EC2 S3 will be deleted, lambda will be created. Day 6 also, if I'm using same state file, here I'm creating RDS only main.tf. What will happen? EC2 S3 delete, RDS will create. Common state file will work, right? Instead of doing that, what we can do? Different path. Very good. Inside S3, can I create different paths? Folder 1, folder 2, folder 3. So instead of doing that, this is okay. Before I'm creating a one path. For example, I'm creating a day 1. Or this is day 5, right? Day 5. The meaning is what? Inside this bucket, automatically folder will create. Inside this folder, state file will be created. The problem is what? State file name is always same. That's what it is override. When the day file different state file name will come, we don't have any problem. State files will be different name. So this is different state file, this is different state file. But name of the state file is same. If you are giving bucket also name, same means inside data will be override. Say it will work like a same state file for all the directories. Now this condition is what? Day 4 state file directly uploaded into S3 bucket. Day 5 state file with the folder inside bucket is correct, but day 5 inside you can update. Clear or not? Now see, expected one is what now? Now Terraform plan expected one is what? 1 to create, 2 to create. Main.tf inside. How many resources are there? One only, right? Why 2? Hmm. 1 to change? Here, this is. I'm not writing any resource block for this. This is default behavior. If you write resource block only, it will create like a one more resource. Now 1 to add. Okay, Terraform init reconfigure. The state file changes are there, right? So init. Clear now? Terraform init reconfigure. Now you can run Terraform plan. One to add. Clear? This is separate state file now. Separate state file. When I run Terraform apply, state value is not going to be override existing one, right? Let's go and check. This is day 4 state file. What about day 5? Folder will create, inside folder will be update. So different directories, different state files, no override. So this is important question. If I give same backend block, same path, what will happen? Always override. Existing will be delete, new will be create. See day 5 created or not? Inside day 5, this is your state file of day 5. Clear the differences now? So both concepts are clear. Common state file, common path and outputs. What is the practical approach for common state file? Harshad, I'm not understanding your question at all. Common approach means same folder, same project, multiple persons can work means common state file. Different folder, different projects, different state files. Clear? Now I'm explaining different days, right? But in your real time project is there only, all contents are there in the same file only, same state file only. Now day 5 inside multiple developers can work. State file is in the S3 only. So collaboratively they can work. But day 4, day 5 completely different requirement, right? That's what same state file, same path we shouldn't give. If you give means before we'll delete, now will be create. If someone day 6 can use the same state file, day 5 will delete, day 6 will create. Someone day 7 can create the same path, day 6 will delete, day 7 will create. Not a good practice, right? All are different days, different state files. For every infra, project creation give different path. Project creation means inside same directory and all projects are there. One project creating a EC to S3 RDS, for example, all files will be there in the same directory. All files will be in the same state file only. In the project, you can understand. Project time, I will show you the whatever 3-tier project we discussed, right? Manual process, everyone is completed. 3-tier project, manual process. If not complete means incomplete only Terraform. I can't do anything. So yeah, whoever completed manual process only, they can easily understand Terraform, DevOps, ECS, EKS, Kubernetes, Docker, Azure DevOps, everything will cover from the same project only. That is a base project for us. Complete and deleted also now. Yeah, you can delete, don't run. Okay. If you practice Terraform is very easy. Otherwise, too difficult one. Okay. Now MKDR day 5. Which service I will show now? By using Terraform, just understand. Today we can focus on resource area more. Then we can go for again the different concepts. Okay. Anyway, guys, I need to show something here. Front end code, HTML only. Okay, guys, see here. My end, one more resource block is there. Okay. Now tell me how many instances will create? Normal, if I run now Terraform plan and apply, 2 instances will create. Right or not? It's not like unique, right? S3 bucket, like here, there is no name name, unique name and something, no dependencies are there. But the problem will come where? Outputs. Right or not? See this now. Tell me which instance IP you are calling now. How do you say? How you can confirm first one only? The reason is first 1 to 6 lines are taking first coda. System will confuse, right? Definitely it will throw an error. Here local name play very important role, right or not? This one. Clear now? Now which instance is calling output? First one. Now very clear, right? Resource type dot local name. Now the local name usage is here only. Same resource, if you are creating a multiple resources to address a specific resource to get a unique name, we are calling like this. Yeah, yeah, correct. Now clear. This is dev calling, this is test calling, like that. Yeah, time. We have to wait some time to everything. That's what. You will get a clarity in coming days, everything. You don't worry. You guys are clear now? But now tell me, if I use the resource block for S3 bucket, should I follow the different names? Or can I follow dev also? S3 bucket also? Resource S3 bucket. Let me write quickly. AWS. Is there any problem to use dev here? No problem. Why? Local name is same, but resource types are different, right? So we will get unique name, right? Yeah. So like that, no problem. But when the local name is very important, same resource type of resources you are creating a 2, 3, 4, then local name play a very important role. Clear? To get a unique name. Okay. Control S. Tell me what you want to learn. Any service you want to understand to create. So far we discussed EC2 only, right? EC2 S3. Tell me now. Which resource you want to see? RDS? ECS. ECS did it discuss a manual process. Now how you can understand, boss? Okay. Let's go start custom network creation process. Okay. Yeah. Custom network creation process from the scratch. I'm going to show you now. So mkdir day 5 custom network. Clear? CD day 5 custom network. Clear now? So I'm creating a, so we have a 45 minutes time. Yeah, enough to do it. Main.tf. So I'm writing only main.tf. Later you can write for this code variables. Later you can write output block, your wish. Okay. Let me write a provider block also. Let's go to main block. Custom network creation process. So still, if anyone focus on custom network, you can practice also now. Okay. So first what we should create, guys? VPC. Clear now? First we should create a VPC. creating VPC. Just commented line to understand. Okay. Creating VPC means which block it is? Resource block. R. Okay. Next AWS underscore. Next is what? Creating what? VPC. Just type V only. VPC is here, right? Next. So don't copy paste the code. Once again, I'm saying how I'm doing same, you can practice. If you copy paste, again, question will come from your end later. In interview, they ask, write a code, how to write, sir. That's what I'm explaining. I'm not copy paste any code till now, right? Yeah. So do it. Prod. I'm taking different name, local name. So AWS VPC, tell me. Let's go to manual process, North Virginia. Tell me guys, first is what? Create VPC and give here. Prod already there, where? This is different region. Okay, I'm giving is what? Name. So, I mean, manual process I'm explaining plus Terraform process I'm explaining parallelly. Understand? In this case, go to Sydney. Let's create a VPC. So I'm giving the VPC name is test VPC. So name and CIDR is what? 10.0.0.0 by 16 I'm giving. Creation of VPC. Clear or not? This is manual process. How many entries are there? 2 entries. One is name, one is CIDR. Let's go to the Terraform. So how many entries will come? 2 entries. One is name, one is CIDR. Give CIDR. 10.0.0.0 by. This is different region. Manual I'm doing different region. Okay, don't confuse. Huh? So how to give a name? Tags. Name equal to prod VPC. Clear now? Production VPC. Resource block of VPC is clear. Let's go and check the Terraform also. If you need any code. AWS VPC Terraform. Clear? Resource block is there. You can copy paste also, but after practice. Clear now? Okay. Next. Next is what? Subnet. How to create subnet? Go to the manual process. Internet gateway also required. Okay, we'll do internet gateway. First, let me create a subnet. While creating a subnet, guys, first what should I do? Select VPC. In which VPC insert subnet is creating. And next is what? Give a subnet 1. So if required, select availability zone. Otherwise, system will pick any availability zone. Next is what? CIDR 10.0.0.0 by 24. Create a subnet. How many entries are there per subnet? 3 entries. Selection of VPC, name, CIDR. Creating subnet. Agent you can give, otherwise it will take any agent, right? Like manual process. Or you can mention in your wish. Creating subnet, right? Resource block, AWS underscore subnet. So I'm giving the same name. Prod. First is what? Select of VPC, right? How to select here? Write VPC ID. I'm giving which VPC ID is calling. Which VPC ID? AWS dot ID. Understand now? So this subnet should create inside this VPC. I'm calling here. Okay. This VPC already created manually, for example. That process also different. By calling existing VPC, we are using data block. That we'll discuss coming classes. Okay. Next is what here? CIDR, right? It should be in the range, right? 10.0.0.0 by 24. Clear now? Next is what? Tags if required. You can. Clear? So let's go to the through Terraform. AWS subnet Terraform. Clear? Resource block of subnet. Here they are calling main.id. VPC name they are giving. Local name is main. That's what. Clear now? Next process is what? Create internet gateway. Create internet gateway. Resource block. AWS internet gateway. I think this one only. Okay. You can give same name, no problem. Resources are different, right? Local name you can give same. Internet gateway, how to do it? Go to here, the manual process. Internet gateway. This is the one. Oh, not created. Okay, create internet gateway. So here I'm creating test easy, right? Test easy. Create internet gateway. Attached to VPC. Clear now? Manual process. Through Terraform. How to attach? VPC ID, right? Attach to VPC ID. Subnet how to attach to VPC? VPC ID. Which VPC? AWS VPC prod dot ID. Clear now? Internet gateway is attached. Done. So creation of internet gateway. If you want to give tags also you can give. Every time is not required tags. Anyway, if you want to give, you can give. Prod IJ. Clear manual process through Terraform. Let's go to check the Terraform also. AWS internet gateway Terraform. Clear now? Next is what? Route table. Okay. Manual process. Creating route table. So I'm creating test RT. Select VPC, right? Test VPC. Create. Next is what? Edit routes. So let's go to now resource block, AWS, route table. Route name is what? Route table or route table association? Route table only. Okay. So which entry will come here? VPC ID. Manual process, guys. Manual process only. Everything decide here the Terraform knowledge. Nothing is there. Clear? Let's go to the Terraform. AWS. Sorry. Route table. Terraform. Terraform registry. Everything is there, guys. Creating a route table. And this is what? Edit routes. Understand? Edit routes also there in the same block. Right? Edit routes. So I'm writing edit routes also here. what is edit routes, route, right? Route, hey, clear now? Edit routes. Tell me, manual process is what? Click on the edit routes, add routes, 0, 0, select internet gateway, save, right? Select internet gateway, add internet gateway for your edit routes. In this case, what should I do here? Internet gateway. Easy idea. Let's go and check in the official repository. Gateway ID. Okay. Name you can take reference. Gateway ID. Okay. VPC ID. How you are writing VPC ID? So to attach gateway ID. Gateway ID equal to what? Tell me. AWS Internet Gateway prod dot ID. Clear now? And next is what? CIDR, right? See here. CIDR block. CIDR block is what here? Clear or not? Manual process only. Edit route time I'm giving 000, right? CIDR I'm giving. How many entries are there here? Huh? 1, 1. Total 2, right? 1, 1, 2. Plus which VPC route table? Third entry. Clear no? Yeah. This is route table name. So let's check in the official document also. Route table only. Okay, I'm giving route. Clear now? Next is what, guys? Create route table. And edit routes. Next, subnet association. Resource block, AWS, I don't know the name, subnet association, route table association, route table association. Okay, let's check with the official document the name. Meanwhile, do the manual process also. Route table association means what? Okay, already say subnet association, edit subnet association, click on the subnet, save association. Okay, so now internet gateway is routed to public subnet. Yeah. AWS subnet association Terraform. See, subnet association means in Terraform route table association. Yes, we did correct only. So in this case, what we should do here? We should add first word subnet ID, right or not? Which subnet ID? Prod.id. Clear now? And here very important thing, we need to add route table also. Route table ID equal to which route table? This is the process. Understand now? Why route table is required here? This is separate resource, right? How the Terraform behavior is, see now. So this is route table, right? If you click creating a route table, see this block first now. You can focus this block. Create a route table and edit routes, right? Focus now here. So the system, how Terraform API will work, it will open the route table and create a route table and open the same route table. Create a route table, it inside only it will go and edit a route, right? After that, it will skip from this block. Understand? Next resource is what? Route table association. So now your Terraform is here. Route table association means it should select which route table, right? So this route table, subnet association. Understand? That's what? Select which route table and association. Clear? For example, this is also the Terraform is giving how edit routes. Subnet association also given here means no need to mention route table again. The reason you are already inside of route table resource block. Clear now? Whenever resource will complete, API will skip from here automatically. Go back. Again, it will open which route table, which subnet association. But subnet ID, the provision, if they give inside only, for example, no need to select again route table. No need to require this route table ID. Your API is still there inside the route table. Okay. When the resource complete, it will skip from here automatically. Then again enter from the route table and association. Understand? New resource block means how it will work behavior. That's what route table. You may get a doubt here. Sir, here we are not selecting route table. Simply are going subnet association, right? Manual process. But why Terraform you are selecting again route table? Manual process you are here only. For example, edit routes is completed, done. Now your manager is saying that select a subnet. In this case, what should you do? Select route table first. Go to subnet association, right? Yeah. Whenever you can skip from here, again you need to start from the route table select and subnet association and give the subnet. But only one time if you can do the job here only, edit routes you can select, subnet association also you can select. No need to select route table again and again. But Terraform process is what? They are not giving the block inside to write a subnet ID. Again, we need to write a separate resource block, different API. So in this case, you need to select again route table ID and subnet ID. Clear the process, what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Next is what? Network is done. Next, let me create security group also. Right or not? Resource block, AWS, security group, right? So I'm creating prod security group. Okay. So security group, how to create? Go to security group, create security group. Security group time also select VPC, give the name, description, and give the inbound rules, right? This is the process. So Terraform also will give security group process Terraform. So this is security group creation process. You can take copy directly. Wait, please. I will cover everything. You don't worry. The multi-subnet and all, everything I will create. Let's first focus here. So creating a resource block, right? And name is name I'm giving. Description. Which VPC? Clear now? 3 steps. So VPC means what here? My VPC's local name is not main, right? So clear now? Next, ingress, inbound rule. Now see here. Inbound rule is what here? Add rule. Okay, let me explain outbound rule first. By default, outbound is allowed, right? For all traffic. Let's see now. This is outbound rule. From port is 0, to port is 0, protocol -1 means all protocols. And CADR block 00 means all traffic. All traffic everywhere, all ports, all, from port to port is enabled for CADR. This is common one for security group. No need to do anything. The changes will come where? Inbound only. Now see here. Inbound I will explain. I'm adding, for example, SSH. Okay. So here source is what? Anywhere. Description, let me discuss now. Description is clear now. Description is what here? Allow SSH something. This is allow SSH, you can write. Next, port is what? 22, right? So here 443 is there. Let's give 22. So in Terraform, we need to specify from port to port same. I will tell you this block weight. Next is what? Protocol is what? TCP. So I'm giving TCP. Clear no? So CADR block is what here? All traffic. So let's change this into clear no? Clear? So the reason why they are giving from port to port concept here. For example, guys, custom TCP. I want to give port enable access for 20 to 100. Means what? 20 to 100 enable any port. This rule is. In this case, how to write here? Like this we can write. That's what the purpose they're giving. From port to port here, right? So we can give here also 22. Only 22 means. Only 443 means 443, 443. Now if I want to write one more rule, here what we can do? Add rule, right? Same here, add one more ingress rule. Clear now? This rule is for what? For example, this is for 80. This is for 80. Clear now? Like this we have to write. In the coming classes, advanced level we can discuss. Instead of writing, for example, 10 rules I should enable. In the project, we need to enable 10 rules. So no need to write 10 ingress. We can implement 2 blocks here. Dynamic block. One ingress blocks support to multiple rules. Or for loop. One for loop can support to multiple rules. Like that we can implement in the coming classes. Just understand so far now here. Clear? Security group concept is? Next is what? Network created, security group also created. Next is what? Instance. Very good. Resource block, AWS, instance. Where is instance? Yeah, here only. So I'm giving prod. Clear now? Right here, AMI ID. Sorry guys, that's what here not coming. AMI ID. So I'm going to be create, this is which region? Sydney, for example. Provider block, mention region. Sydney means what code is? AP Southeast 2. Clear now? So AP Southeast. So let's go to AMI will be different, right? That's what I'm taking different AMI. Next is what? Instance type t2.micro. Key name, key is there. Key also there. Next is what? No need to give VPC ID. For selection of instance, just you can select subnet ID only. What region is different, boss? Same yeah, key also different region to region. So subnet ID means how to call? AWS subnet.prod.id. Clear now? Next, security group also creating, right? VPC security group ID, AWS security group dot. Let's check the name. Dot LOTLS. So this is wrong anyway. It should be in the codes. AWS. Okay. So it should be in the square brackets. Multiple rules are there in ingress outbound. So it should be in the string. The clear till here now? No need. In instance, no need to give VPC. When you give a subnet, automatically it will call. Subnet inside one VPC only, right? Automatically we can call. No VPC entry in the resource block instance at all. Okay. Tag name. Okay. I'm going to give big task to you today. Okay. So stateful will create where? Stateful will create into where? This block. Local only, not S3. Why S3? Did I mention any backend block here? If you write write a backend block, guys, stateful will create local only. If I want to create a stateful in S3 bucket, write a backend block here. Otherwise, local only. So now version is taking 5.87.0, right? If I need to take fourth version, how to do it? I need only 4.50, 4.60. In this case, write a version block. There is error. CADR block where it is 62. Okay. $55. Also same. Terraform, we can easily validate, guys. It will give line number also. Understand? Error. But console, we don't know. Where error where it is. See, easily rectify, easily create. How many resources are going to create? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see here how many resources. 7. Clear now? You can see here now everything. Then you can run. Even you can write separately also, guys. So what we can do, you can do like this also. Cut. So here you can write ec2.tf. You can mention here ec2. Also you can do it like this. So main is there, right? So you can mention here network.tf. Clear what I'm trying to say? This is network enter block. This is easy to block separately. Inside directory, you can create separate files or same file also. By default, it is communicatable. So creating all subnets, VPC, security group and all, route table and all. So if I want to print availability zone IPs, I can write a output block. Clear? Yeah, see 7 created now. Which resource? Sydney. Yeah. Server is running. This is the subnet. This is the secret group roles. All are clear. Clear now? So guys, you can also practice like me only. If I push, simply copy paste. Kind of learning is no useful, guys. If I push this code, simply copy from here and paste it into 5 minutes task only. Init plan apply. Yeah, you can retrieve anything in the output. Your wish. Anything you can retrieve from the output block. Guys, now I want to create a no. See, you can give any name. That's what I'm saying. Name except Terraform.tfrs in Terraform. Any name you can give. Terraform.tfrs only the default name it will take. At the time of Terraform.tfr we discussed, right? If you change the name, by default it won't call. Remaining all same name, different name, your wish. If I want to create one more subnet, how to do that? This is public subnet or private subnet created one is. Now I want to create a private subnet. How to do it? Resource block, AWS, subnet. The name should be different now. Okay. I didn't subnet. I have given local name is prod, right? So you can give prod private one if required like this. Clear now? So tell me VPC ID is common, same VPC ID, right? AWS subnet prod dot ID. Next is what? CIDR block. 10.0.1.0 by 24. So tags you can give name equal to private subnet. Is this private subnet or not now? Of course, no internet routing. So private subnet. Clear na? Any questions from anyone? Okay. So what I'm going to do now, create NAT. Why? Internet to private subnet, right? Create NAT gateway. Create route table for private subnet. So route table association. Okay. This is for your work only. Create NAT gateway. Don't check in ChatGPT. Please. Try to understand from the manual process and go through the official repository. No problem. Official repository you can use. No problem. So go to official repository, how to create a NAT gateway. You can learn. Compare with the manual process. Manually, first you can do it. And same, how I did here, right? Manual process, Terraform process, our Terraform process. How I compared, same you can do it. You block somewhere. If you do hard work, if you do just 15-20 minutes, something you can search somewhere like a debug, you can understand. The problem will come only Elastic IP area. Okay. In the manual process, simply you are allocating Elastic IP, right? NAT gateway for network translator. Here we should create an Elastic IP first and then assign. Delete it later, don't forget. Elastic IP is chargeable, right? Even manual process, if you compare time, you may create manually also through Terraform also, different regions, right? So better delete immediately. Otherwise you will get a bill. So now see, I can simply delete from here, this process. So how easily it is? Working with Terraform, no? Apply, destroy easily. So to understand this class, you should have a manual process. In AWS Cloud, how to create a custom network manual process only you can understand. If anyone skip that class, yeah, it will follow only AWS behavior. Yes, 100% right. Terraform don't know anything, guys. Terraform directly hit AWS API only. The next process AWS will follow only. Your request take from you and hit into the, yeah, correct. Everything is same here. Everything, but installation process, no. Installing CloudWatch and EC2 instance through Terraform is not a good practice. Terraform is infrastructure as a code. Understand? For this process, Ansible already discussed, right, in the one of the workshop. Again, here I will discuss. Hey, I have a suggestion to implement after Terraform class, if it is okay. Tell me what it is. Checking in ChatGPT. No. Oh, okay. After Terraform. So Raj is from Dubai, right? There Azure maybe demand is there. So he's asking to start Azure. First focus Terraform. Then we can discuss Azure. Yeah, next I will start Azure. Guys, what I'm planning, Azure classes I'm going to conduct morning 8 a.m. Okay. Next, after complete Terraform, 8 to 9:30. 9:30 to 10:30. I'm here only. You can take my support. Resume preparation, mock interviews. I'm going to conduct. Mock interviews for what? AWS engineer role. Understand? AWS engineer role, Terraform, Git, AWS knowledge is required. So 1 week, the Azure classes 1 week, I'm here only. So you can take my help. Mock interviews, resume preparation. 1 hour we have right here. If I start a class 8 now, 9:30 will be finished. Still we have one hour time. If you're having any questions, how to prepare, how to attend an interview. So the 1 week sessions very important. Maybe you can clear your questions and all. Every day you can attend mock interviews. I don't have any problem. Day to day, you can check your things and all. Clear? Yeah. So next week, I don't know when Terraform will complete. After complete, Azure classes 1 week. So mock interviews. Yeah, online. See, here only I'm taking a mock interviews. Even if I ask 10 questions now, if you say one answer also, I'm fine. I'm not going to comment anything. Even if you say one answer also, I'm fine. One question only you are able to answer also, I'm fine. Okay. So from today onwards, prepare for mock interviews. You just prepare like, I have a interview in next 10 days. Like that you can prepare. Sir, can you please provide AWS interview questions, sir? No interview questions. I have already shared AWS test paper, right? That is your entry questions only. So follow. Hindi chala gaya. Yeah. Hindi chala gaya. I'm enable your mic. Yes. I'm enable your mic. Yeah, correct. Okay, so successfully we have completed Terraform. I think you got some idea what is Terraform right now. I'm not expecting 100% Terraform. At least you got some idea, right? Okay, this is Terraform, how to work Terraform, the importance and all, right? Yeah. So stick on my classes only. So don't go through any YouTubes. Your wish, guys. If I say again, you maybe in your feedback, my trainer is said only to follow his classes only, not YouTube's and all. This is your wish. I'm not saying. But anyway, if you go through the YouTubes, also you are unable to understand from the classes. They will explain only few things. Very the things very high level only. Yeah. Powerful coding language to create infra. Yes, yes. So use that 1 week, guys. The 1 week we have 1 hour free here. I'm here only. Okay, you can talk to me 1 hour also, no problem. Your problems, whatever you can discuss with me. Okay, utilize the time. Clear? Even online and offline also. So after complete Terraform, almost we are complete. Live problems also. Yes, you can discuss live problems also. Okay. So almost we are completed half of the syllabus. If I complete Terraform, AWS plus 2 DevOps tools, Git plus Terraform. So remaining the tools are challenging tools. Docker, Jenkins, Kubernetes, core concepts. Even Terraform also complete core of DevOps. So how many more classes for Terraform? 10 more classes are there. Okay, 10 more classes are there. Cool. Okay, clear, right? That's all. Thanks. Bye-bye. Let me push this code. Don't copy my code. If you get any questions, yes, you can go through the code. Learn. So git status. I will check your all repositories. Definitely. I will engage to Naveen, check all the repositories. They're practicing or not every day. Check the commit IDs. If you push everything in one day, we can understand easy. Commit ID will track everything. On which day you push the code, we can track everything. Last day, copy all the repository, push to your GitHub means we can understand. So we will check everything, guys. Okay, good morning. So, nice weekend, huh? Nice weekend, huh? Okay. So, anyone has any questions? Huh? Monday is very difficult, right? Yes, sir. Your name? Huh? Huh? Money. Why yes? Saturday, Sunday enjoy. Monday difficult. What about Friday? Friday also chill, huh? Huh? Friday okay. So Friday is good. Saturday, Sunday out of coverage area. Monday is too difficult, right? So in week we have 7 days. We're always waiting for 4 days. 3 days, sorry. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday also weekend impact is there. Monday also weekend impact is there. So we are only working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, correct. You guys are right. Even me also. If I want to plan any leave now, definitely I will plan either Friday or Monday. Always Monday only. Monday work is more. Friday work is less. Friday my team will relax. No work. So that time better to Friday also I work. Monday everyone aggressively work, right? I will take a leave. So, but you guys are not like that, right? You guys are preparing, taking training. Don't take any breaks now. Once you get a success, then take a breaks. Okay, preparing for success. If you take a break, someone already preparing. Understand? If you take a 1 hour break, someone may be preparing. Maybe he will get a job. Like that, you can prepare. You can understand. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is Terraform. So today only I have explained to 9 a.m. batch. It's been 2.5 months. 2.5 months. So now I have explained again. What is this? This is this is attaching association. I have given work to them. Security groups. And then creation of EC2 by calling subnet ID, security groups key name, instance type and all. So this is Terraform. If you are having the manual process knowledge, you can easily understand Terraform also. So 100% prerequisite for the Terraform is manual knowledge. So carefully prepare. Okay. And guys, I'm not saying one thing here. I want to discuss one thing. I'm not saying someone is there in this group, but why I'm saying don't send messages one to girls. I'm not saying someone is there in this group. Just everyone, every group I'm saying that. Okay. So please, my humble request, don't send any messages to women resources here, women students especially. Okay. If they said don't send me, just stop it. If you are having any questions, share in the group. Don't create inconvenience to them. Especially I'm saying your intention may be right. Okay, your intention may be just I'm asking question, nothing wrong. They are not taking in good way. We don't know. Maybe your intention is also wrong. We don't know, right? Okay, please create a good environment. Don't send any messages one to one. There you are part of this group, preparing like a team. The disturbance, any disturbance is created now here. That will be impact on everyone. I'm not saying someone is there in the group. Just I'm just generally saying to every group, every batch members, 10:30, 7:30, whatever it is. Yeah. I don't have any complaints on you from this batch. Single complaint till now. Better to continue like that only. Don't send any messages to, I'm from this area, I'm from this area, I'm good in this area. My brother is police officer, my brother is MLA. My brother already CEO of the company. I will also recommended you share your contact number. Or so I paid 2 lakhs for one job. You can also pay. Please don't do kind of things. And also you guys also don't encourage these kind of things. Okay. If someone is saying there is a job means first ask him to you just join, we'll see after 1 year like that you can say. Okay. Be careful guys. Anyway. Okay. Let's go to the concept. Okay. So load balancer, I hope you guys are clear, right? How to configure and all private network recording. Yeah, meeting recording in progress only. Yeah. Meeting record in progress only, right? Yeah. Okay. So guys, let's discuss the in-depth concepts of load balancer now. So we have a two type of load balancer now. Application load balancer and network load balancer. Let's discuss. So issue, for example, if someone is sending, తెలుగే కదా మీరు ఇప్పుడు ఎవరైనా మెసేజ్ చేస్తుంటే ఈ కర్సర్ మూవ్ అయిపోతుంది ఇక్కడ నుంచి. రీస్టార్ట్ చేసాం అక్కడే. వాళ్ళు చేస్తూనే ఉంటారు మీరు చూడండి. సో ఏమవుతుందంటే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మీరు జస్ట్ అబ్జర్వ్ చేయండి. ఓకే. Okay, so we have a two type of load balancers. Okay, so one is application load balancer, network load balancer. So yes, so far we discussed which load balancer, which load online team. Huh? What? Screen issue is there? Online team? Any screen issue is there?